inviting in a posture that's going to actually be supportive for your own practice today, whether that's sitting or lying down or walking, standing. Maybe you will always practice sitting. And what happens if you actually say or ask yourself, what posture will support me in this moment? And eyes can be opened or closed, or perhaps somewhere in between. And allowing yourself to feel the density of this body, that it actually exists here. Perhaps there's a part that is touching the back of a seat. The gravity can bring that trunk and bottom of the body into contact with a cushion. And if we bring attention to the feet, in some way they're making contact with the ground, with the earth. And what does that actually feel like? And there might be sounds that are telling you it's Saturday morning. Perhaps even certain smells that let you know your time and place in this world. And as we continue to practice, the invitation right now is bringing to mind a place of work for yourself, a place where you carry out your livelihood, whatever that is. Perhaps your livelihood is taking care of family. Perhaps it's working with other people, taking care of a pet. So bringing to mind a place of your work and what that looks like or feels like. And you might only get flickers of it every once in a while, and that's okay. It doesn't have to stay constant in your mind. And as the sense of this place comes to be felt within your body and heart and mind, considering perhaps allowing it to alter in its own architecture in a way that brings some sacredness to this place. Perhaps the slant of the roof changes, or an altar comes into place, or a Buddha is there. Perhaps it takes on the look of a meditation hall. And imagining being in this space without anyone else there yet, just by yourself, and feeling into the sacredness of this space. And now the people whom you work with, they're now entering into this space, or they're coming onto the phone or onto the video. So they're entering into this world of livelihood. And there might be an awareness on your part of who you like and who you don't. Who you get annoyed by. And imagining perhaps that instead of seeing each of these people as they appear on the outside, seeing into them more deeply, maybe seeing their own wounding or an inner shining that they have difficulty letting out. An inner goodness that isn't immediately perceptible. Perhaps seeing their best selves. And with this view of them, this newfound view, watching them go about their work and you going about your work, feeling the sacredness of this space and the people within it. And how interconnected we are. Now the ending of the day has arrived and people start to leave or go into their own private spaces, their own rooms, and feeling in again what it's like to be in this sacred space without anyone else there except yourself. And as you look around, allowing the space to return to its normal way of being, how it typically looks. Aware of what this feels like for you, what the mind is expressing, letting you know. Aware of how our perceptions shape our sense of energy. Aware of how our energy met other people's energy. And then as you're ready, allowing that practice to fade away, even taking a deep breath to allow that energy to move through the body and let it go.